EVs are fast, but hybrids are better. EV fans are going to hate this, but instant acceleration does not automatically make a great performance car. Yes, an electric family sedan can humiliate a supercar at a traffic light. But give it a demanding circuit, repeated laps, hard braking zones, and no convenient charger, and that headline performance starts looking much less revolutionary. Because performance is not one launch control run. It is braking when the battery and tires are hot. It is changing direction without fighting unnecessary weight. It is maintaining power for an entire session. And, whether the stopwatch crowd admits it or not, it is making the driver feel something. That is why Ferrari, McLaren, Lamborghini, Porsche, and Chevrolet have not simply thrown away the combustion engine. Their hybrids use electricity as a performance weapon without allowing a massive battery to dictate the entire car. So here is the argument. EVs have conquered acceleration, but hybrids are still better performance cars. And by the end of this video, even some EV owners may agree. Round 1, the EV's favorite trick. Let's start with the category EV fans use to end every argument. 0 to 60. Electric motors deliver immediate torque. Advanced all-wheel drive systems distribute it with ruthless precision. There is no clutch technique, no turbo lag, and almost no opportunity for the driver to get it wrong. That makes modern EVs devastatingly quick. It also makes their performance extremely accessible. Put almost anyone behind the wheel, press the accelerator, and the computer delivers a near-perfect launch. But here is the uncomfortable question. If the car is doing nearly everything, whose performance are we actually celebrating? The driver did not manage traction, select the perfect gear, or balance the engine inside its power band. They pressed a pedal and activated an algorithm. The result is extraordinary, but the achievement belongs mainly to the engineers. EVs win acceleration, and hybrids win driver participation. Round 2. Physics does not care about marketing. EV manufacturers love talking about a low center of gravity. They mention it because they would rather not emphasize the enormous battery underneath the cabin. Putting the weight low helps. It does not erase it. That mass still punishes the tires under braking. It still resists direction changes. It still has to be controlled through every transition. Software, rear-wheel steering, torque vectoring, and active suspension can disguise the weight. But disguising a problem is not the same as eliminating it. A performance hybrid is also complex and often heavy, but it can use a much smaller battery, gaining electric assistance without dragging around hundreds of miles of stored range during every lap. An EV carries its entire fuel supply everywhere. A hybrid carries only the electricity it needs to attack. This round goes decisively to the hybrid. Round 3, 1 lap versus the truth. A manufacturer lap record is valuable, but it can also hide the real question. What happens after the hero lap? Can the car repeat the performance? Can it maintain full power as temperatures rise? Can the brakes and tires survive the mass? Can the battery provide maximum output throughout the session? And when the energy is gone, how long before the car is ready again? Performance EVs are improving quickly, but track driving exposes their central weakness. Their greatest asset, the battery, is also their heaviest component, their energy limit, and one of their largest thermal management challenges. A hybrid spreads the workload between fuel and electricity. It can deploy electric power where it matters, recover energy under braking, and rely on the engine for sustained output. Then it can refuel in minutes and return to the circuit. An EV might win the viral lap. The hybrid is more likely to finish the day. Round 4. Speed without theater. EV acceleration is initially shocking, but shock can become predictable. The response is immediate. The thrust is continuous, and the speed rises almost without interruption. That is objectively effective. It can also become emotionally flat because the experience has fewer layers. There is no engine climbing toward a red line, no perfectly timed downshift, no changing soundtrack as the powertrain comes alive. In many EVs, 60 miles per hour feels like a quieter version of 100. Hybrid performance cars offer more contrast. The electric motor attacks instantly, the engine builds, the transmission shifts, and the sound and sensation evolve with speed. Critics call that nostalgia. But if emotion does not matter, why build a performance car at all? A silent transportation appliance can already reach the speed limit. Acceleration gives you a number. Character gives you a reason to do it again. EV fans often speak as though the argument is already over. Electric cars accelerate harder. Therefore, electric cars are the superior performance machines. That conclusion confuses one measurement with the entire discipline. A drag strip rewards immediate torque and perfect software-controlled traction. A great performance car must also manage weight, communicate through the chassis, sustain its output, survive repeated braking, and involve the person behind the wheel. Today, the EV is the superior acceleration device. The hybrid is the superior performance car. That may change. Batteries could become dramatically lighter. Charging could become nearly instantaneous. And future EVs may sustain full output without sacrificing range or destroying tires. But we should judge the cars that exist, not the battery breakthrough that is always supposedly just around the corner. For now, hybrids offer the smarter compromise. Electric torque without total dependence on a massive battery, sustained speed without lengthy charging, and modern performance without deleting the sensations that made driving worth caring about. EVs have perfected the launch. Hybrids have preserved the car. If you think performance should mean more than winning one traffic light launch, subscribe to Realm of Speed.